And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Okay, well, the Halloween forecast, south central Alaska here for Anchorage, temperatures falling to about 32 degrees by 6 p.m. this evening. Just cloudy skies, variably cloudy skies. And for, let's see, who's that next one? Kodiak. Temperatures holding steady, just under 50 degrees there. Rain, maybe a few showers. Otherwise windy, looking at northeast winds about 25 miles an hour there. And then for the other one, Wasilla, temperatures edging down, starting out not too bad currently, coming down to about 31 degrees by 6 p.m. there, and light winds. And also for, let's see, I should come over to this side, but then I'll be blocking the view. Gulkana, temperatures in the 20s there, mid-20s by 6 p.m. And maybe a few snow flurries, light snow showers there. Otherwise, moving on to satellite imagery, some clouds here over the southeast coast moving on through, brought a little bit of light rain mainly over the northern areas there, a few hundredths of an inch, 5/100ths of an inch at Sitka today, so really not a very significant system there. Better front down here to the south. You can just see just spreading some clouds up to southern Kodiak Island into the Alaska Peninsula here. In Alaska, peaking about, I believe, 1/10 of an inch of precipitation. And then up here, this area of moisture really falling to pieces here in the southern portion here, near and just west of Fairbanks. And that brings some areas of light snow today for the Arctic coast there. In fact, easterly winds gusting 30 to 35 miles an hour today there for the eastern Arctic coast, lighter back out to the west, dry over the remainder of the state, light wind conditions. Then this system out here, Shimia had a peak wind gust of 48 miles per hour early this morning as the main front came through, but that weakening and falling to pieces there as it moves in toward Adak. And on the chart today, you can see that frontal boundary right there. Really not much of a precipitation field with it or a wind field. The stronger winds back out on the west side of the low center. Very light wind conditions, dry weather here over the Bering Sea. Then this old boundary here, weak trough, bringing some scattered rain or snow showers, mixed precipitation. Some areas seeing some freezing rain here all the way up in toward the Yukon Flats. And then some scattered light shower activity all the way down to the eastern Aleutians there. And about, let's see, 7/100ths or about 1/10 of an inch of rain falling. Actually 5/100ths of an inch at Kodiak with some shower activity there. And east winds again, east-northeast winds up to 25 miles an hour. And otherwise, let's see, Ruby, Bettles area had about around 1/10 of an inch of precipitation today with these light shower conditions. And for tonight, we'll see this system pulling northward here. So that'll increase the rain later tonight, probably after midnight here into Kodiak Island. Actually, some of that spreading up toward the Kenai Peninsula toward morning here, and possibly he's trying to slide into western Prince William Sound, into Kamishak Bay. Rain for the Alaska Peninsula. And this system starting to drop off to the southeast there, really taking all of its weather of any potential there, any significance off to the southeast. Dry for the northern eastern Bering Sea, dry over much of the interior. Light snow here, weak trough, weak trough connecting a couple of weak lows here to the north. You can see those pressures, only 1,016 millibars. And so some light snow showers, flurries there, maybe some IFR to go along with it. Basically dry for the southeast coast here, and dry over southern Alaska, as I mentioned. And that continues into tomorrow. This front coming northward here now into the southeastern Bering Sea with a band of rain stretching from the central eastern Aleutians up across the Pribilof Islands, in over Bristol Bay, Kodiak Island, periods of light rain throughout the day tomorrow, and that up into southern Cook Inlet, Kamishak Bay, Homer area into Kachemak Bay, Iliamna, and down toward Dillingham, Togiak, King Salmon. Pretty good chance of some light rain at times tomorrow. Dry for the eastern and central North Gulf Coast. Dry for the Panhandle. Chance of rain moves into Prince of Wales Island in the afternoon. No change up here to the north from the Brooks Range out to the Arctic coast. Look for cloudy skies, areas of light snow showers or flurries. Nothing heavy at all up there with that system. And moving on to the outlook for Thursday. No change up there. Still clouds with some areas of light snow and snow showers. dry here over the west and northwest interior. Actually, Norton Sound, Seward Peninsula up into the Noatak Valley, Kobuk Valley into the interior. Some clearing. Dry conditions all the way down to the North Gulf Coast. This system pushing some rain into the central and southern panhandle, but again, very light winds associated with that. Weak low south of Kodiak Island. Easterly flow on the north side of that off the ocean keeps a chance of rain there, but winds also light. And over the eastern Aleutian, southeast Bering Sea, very light winds, a few scattered showers. Gradient tightens up out here over the west central Aleutians from about Adak westward to Kiska Island. So that could support wind gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Kind of a gradient, tighter gradient conditions with east-northeast winds picking up here over the northern Bering Sea, but nothing really all that strong. Lows tonight in the 30s to lower 40s for the Aleutians, down to near freezing around St. Lawrence Island, and 30 to 35 or upper 20s to mid 30s for the Seward Peninsula. Mid to upper 20s, pretty mild there for the Arctic coast north slope, into the teens for the Brooks Range, teens and 20s central and eastern interior, and 20s to Sitna Valley, lower 20s Copper River Basin, rise into the 30s to lower 40s as you head south here, up to mid 40s for Kodiak Island for the lows, as well as the Alaska Peninsula. Eastern Aleutians, lows in the lower 40s, Adak Atka, 37 for your low. Upper 30s to lower 40s for the southeast coast. Highs for the Panhandle tomorrow, mid 40s to lower 50s. And in the right around freezing for the Copper River Basin around Gulkana there. Otherwise, 40s to near 50, warmest down toward Homer, Seldovia. Kodiak near 50, King Salmon near 50, otherwise mid 40s for Bristol Bay. Upper 40s to lower 50s for the Alaska Peninsula, in the 40s for the Aleutians. And the Pribilofs, mid 30s for St. Lawrence Island. And upper 20s to lower 30s for the central and eastern interior, 20s for the Brooks Range. On out to the Arctic coast, temperatures will be in the upper 20s to lower 30s. And for the following morning, 15 to 20 for the lows there for the Arctic coast, otherwise 5 to 10 in the Brooks Range. Teens, central, eastern interior, north of the Alaska Range, south of the mountains milder, lower 20s Copper River Basin, otherwise 30 to 35 here for south central Alaska, near 40 out toward the coast, mid 40s Kodiak Island, and upper 30s to lower 40s for the southeast coast. That'll be followed by highs, upper 40s to near 50 for the Panhandle. Not too bad there for second day of November. Lower 30s Copper River Basin, in the 40s south central Alaska, near 50 again Kodiak Island, and upper 40s for the Alaska Peninsula, mid to upper 40s Bristol Bay, mid 40s for the Aleutians. Very nice temperatures. And teens for the Brooks Range, very nice unless you want snow, and 20s for the Arctic coast.